the unfortunate flip side of social media and being in the public eye. I want to move to Paul as the head of this company.
I talked to Paul last night. Paul, as of Tuesday, was under the impression that he was doing very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
So Wednesday, Thursday.
But now that he's passed, I saw the SmackDown tribute, with the wrestlers, the 10 bell salute and everything.
I was still out of pocket. I was on a boat.
Yeah, well, it was all the wrestlers came out on stage. They did a 10 bell salute to Hogan. What is the company? We're talking about our individual feelings here, fans' feelings, yours as a worker, me as whatever the fuck I am. But the company's responsibility. I mean, he was fired in 2015, and they tried to erase him from everything because Paul now has to manage the company's previous decisions regarding Hogan when this stuff was hot and new, and now. How much can they do and still maintain the parameters that they set when they denounced what happened and removed him from the website? And
well, how does his then, now, and forever? He's on that open. So how does his death change anything?
it doesn't in reality, but in perception, a lot of the media that's covering the death are bringing all this up again. So it's in the news again, and the company's response to it last time was erasing them.
So right now, Hulk is in the Billy Bush spot.
Billy Bush, from the
grab the pussy
on the bus, the host on the bus.
Yeah, he gets that reopened, and you listen to it again, and you're like, wow, he was really creepy as fuck. Like all you heard was Trump, but now it's just like
you can't not hear Billy Bush.
Yeah, you can. I'm just thinking like, oh, you talking about a bad fucking day, man. Wake up and that scab's fucking tore off. So I don't think it changes anything.
Okay.
How can it?
Your guys, your friends, your professional friends. Have you talked to anybody this week?
Talked to Sean Waltman.
Mm-hmm.
And had a conversation. Right. I talked to Steve Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two people I talked to.
And what's the tone from workers that you know?
Can't go into either.
Okay.
They're both very private when it comes to
it should be private, but
yeah.
I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't try to pry it out of you.
Yeah, no, but it was not. It was more. It was more fuck than anything else. Like. I think for Steve and I, it was more of a mortality check.
I was gonna go right there next. I was gonna say your family aside for a second, the guys you were on the road with and your
the guys in the picture,
the guys in
famous
the
picture,
right?
Gene, Scott,
right,
Hulk, and me. The only reason I'm in the picture is because I'm fucking 6'10", and I'm over fucking. You can see my head in the shot.
There's a picture I thought you meant was the bus, because you can count those people too. The back of the bus was a bus or a plane. It was a bus, right?
That was a bus, but there's Yoko's gone.
Yoko,
Brian Adams.
Isn't Percy in there too?
Yeah, but that's not like shit. I have a picture we did a cross promotion from Shell Oil. And the only two people alive are me and Mike Rotunda.
What does it feel like when your fraternity is dwindling? Is it? Do you do introspective stuff like fuck? I'm holding. Or is it a sadness? Do you long for the days? What do you feel when you see a picture like that? When you hear about Hogan?
I don't know if my brother wants me to say this or not, but he pulled through. He wasn't feeling good. He went to the hospital, and he they took his blood, and he had the heart attack enzyme was in his blood. They did a cat the next like they sent him fucking home, and then they put him in a cat lab on it was on Monday. This is the Monday before I left on Thursday, and he had one artery 100% blocked, two 80% blockages, and 150. So for all intents and purposes, he could have just as easily had a heart attack and died as he's sitting up north right now with his wife. So that already had me contacting my cardiologist, who I haven't seen in probably a year, to I really got to go get my shit checked. Because blood's one thing, but you don't know what you've got going on. So, and I just spent 10 days on a vacation with my wife up in Alaska, and I'm not ready to leave her, and I know she's definitely not ready for me to be gone. So, I think that's the biggest thing, I'd never met Terry's wife, so I don't but I know Brooke and Nick very well, and that was I know Nick and his dad were fucking super super tight.
Mm-hmm.
Like they've spent every day together. So that's for the people that want to go after Hogan for doing this and doing that and doing this, just like, you know what, how about fuck you, man? How about he's dead? How about his kids, man? Can you just like lay off the man? Nothing's going to change now. It's sensationalism. It's I never liked him anyway. Who gives a fuck? You know what? I know he doesn't. I know he didn't. So think about his kids. Think about his friends and family, and if you don't have nothing good to say, shut the fuck up.